What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another War of the Visions video, and today we're going over the stuff coming to War of the Visions this week. A new character, Miranda. You guys may have heard of her, jack of all trades sort of type of character, and possibly one of the most important events we've had ever so far in War of the Visions. So thank you guys once again for joining us here. Spend a little bit of your time here today, and especially those of you supporting the channel via Patreon as well as YouTube channel members. Can't do this without you guys, as well as everyone down in there in the comments section. So let's go over the new unit real quick. Miranda and the Esper Lamia Queen. There's also one other thing on here, the other vision card, the Snow White Guard. So this is going to be, so Miranda and the two MR new vision cards, one of them coming with an Esper, are coming out this week. Miranda's going to be a red mage, time mage, and a paladin. So she's going to be sort of like a jack of all trades, very solid. She's got a little bit of healing, a little bit of damage, a little bit of supportive aspects with haste if you wanted to have that. She's got some of the tinkiness of the paladin, right? Some of the different defense and guard reaction abilities. So she can get in there and do a lot of cool stuff for you depending on what you need her to do. She can do very good damage. She's also going to be water element here. The Crimson Whirlwind is going to be her title, and she comes with the Crimson Storm Limit Burst. Large damage to targets within an area around self based on the caster's a magic stat and chance of inflicting confusion for 3 turns, which is pretty awesome actually. So this limit burst here is going to be pretty easy to use. You're going to be able to get access to it right away because she's a mage type character, and if you land confusion in some of these harder battles, right, you can use this as like an AoE sort of crowd control type situations where the enemies might start attacking each other. You don't have to worry about them too much. Your tank's not going to have to tank everything at the same time. Same sort of situation in PvP. You can get in there and land the Crimson Storm, right? Maybe you get a confusion off on somebody, and all of a sudden it goes from like a 3v3 fight to a 4v2 fight for a while. And you're going to have fun doing that there. So very strong with the Crimson Storm, very strong application of just crowd controlling things, which we haven't seen a whole lot of AoE crowd control, which is why it's so powerful, right? We have spells like Sleep and Toad and things of that nature. Immobilize, you may have seen it out there, but this is AoE, so you can affect multiple things. Very strong there. She also has obviously Jamming Thrust, which is pretty cool. And this is the red mage, right? This isn't like Mont's version, so this is magic damage, and it also has that ability cancel there, and it has a pretty good mod. Then on top of that, she's got your traditional other sort of things, right? She's got a little bit of carrying action. She's got the haste and the supportive aspects of time mage, and then like we talked about before, she's gonna be a little bit tankier than you want, than you would, you know, think that she'd be as a mage because of the paladin subjob and the stuff that she has access to there. Now we also have the Durando MR Earth unit. He's a Viking monk gunner here, so you've seen him in the story before, and there's not a new job on him, so you kind of know how these ones are going to work out, right? We've seen Viking before from Yerma. We've seen Monk on a couple of characters, right? Etre, as well as Ziza. Gunner has been flying around since the start of the game as well, so he's going to have all of those traditional things. Now let's talk about these two things here, the Seductive Serpent Lamia Queen and the card they tucked away at the very end here, which I think a lot of you guys will actually be pretty interested in. So the Lamia Queen here is a little interesting. The card itself is going to give you Ice Eater and then Fire Attack up for the party ability. So if you are into really destroying ice units, right, you're going to be taking a fire unit against that ice unit. So not only are you getting the Ice Eater, you're going to get Fire Attack up for your whole party. This could come in handy in very niche situations, but it is a very powerful card in those situations. It also comes with an Esper here, which is Lamia itself, which does do fire damage and gives Ice Eater and chance of confusing for 3 turns. So just like Miranda, although she's fire and not water, she is here to start doing confusion. Now there also is the Snow White Guard, which is a card I've actually been looking forward to for a while. This is going to be pretty powerful when you're trying to counter certain things, whether it's PvE or PvP. This is going to be giving whoever has this card equipped slash resist up and missile resist up. It does have a downside though. It does reduce your max HP, but guys, resistance, especially if you can get it like really, if you can get it extremely high on some characters, and this helps you get there. This gives up to 15% slash and 15% missile resistance to one character. So if you put this on your tank in PvP, and especially on someone like Whisper who can fire off Taunting Blade, you can put this card on her and get her resistances up in some other ways you can hit some ridiculously high resistances, up to 90%, 95% resistance, and that just cuts damage so much that it doesn't even matter that this card has max HP now, because you're going to be taking literally only a couple hundred damage from even some of the strongest hitters, and that's going to be, I'm going to have a build on that for you guys there, I think eventually, the Immortal God Whisper build that you'll never be able to make sort of thing. There, she's incredibly powerful once you have all of the tools at your disposal. The party ability for this card though is also critical boost. It's going to increase your critical hit damage for everyone in your party there as well. Now, the most important event that I think we're going to be having is in this little node here. We're going to be talking about the equipment training event. Now, this is very similar to something we have right now. This is going to be an event where recipes are dropped, right? So this is for the Sleep Blade and the Golden Axe. Golden Axe is back already. Sleep Blade is going to be like a supportive type weapon. It has a 25% faith mod to cause sleep when you hit something with a melee attack. So pretty decent there. If you're looking for the Sleep Blade, it can be pretty powerful. Crowd control, another crowd control thing for you guys out there. It doesn't ever really roll good attack or anything of that nature, but it can roll really good magic. So it's a sword as well, so it's pretty good for a red mage, which is why it's in this event here, because you can make this for Miranda. And the MR character, the Golden Axe, is back because he is a Viking and he will wear that axe. So this is the two weapons that we have right here for Miranda and the MR character that I forgot his name of already. Excuse me. But there also is going to be the secret book reward quest, and this is the event that I think is actually one of the most important events that we're gonna have in, I don't know, since the game came out. So armor and accessories are incredibly strong here, and this is gonna be the book event for these sort of things. So you're gonna be able to get secret books of refinement armor, secret books of refinement accessory, and then also secret books of refinement for the ninja blade out there if you're trying to craft like a decent SR ninja blade, or maybe you crafted up a whole bunch of, you got a whole bunch of book recipes for the Sasuke's blade, you bought them out of the store. This is also gonna be a way for you to do that there. But this one's so important, guys, because it has the armor and accessory books, and armor and accessories are so pivotal to making a proper team and making your characters tanky and getting that extra defense or spirit or health or evasion on your characters. This is going to be the way for you to farm those books up, because all armors and all accessories need books. You are going to have the higher drop rates for the books from this secret book reward event. So if you're farming armor books right now from like the Iron Giant sort of hard, brutal quest difficulty thing that we have right now, if you're doing that for more so books than you are for this smart coat recipes, stop doing that and wait for the secret reward quest book here to come out on the 20th, because you're going to be getting much more books here than you are in the Iron Giant version. You're going to be getting not only books for the armors, you're also going to be getting books for the accessories. So if you're crafting Hermes sandals, you want to get a good pair of Hermes sandals and level it up. Even if you're just leaving your Hermes sandals at, you know, not even +1, which is +0, right? You can still get 6 agility on the sandals, and if you got lucky and rolled an evasion, you can get 12 evasion on it too. That's what I have access to right now, and this is definitely an event that I'm looking forward to. And then last but not least, if this is anything like the previous secret book reward quest that we had prior, we should also be getting vision card EXP items in here as well. So this is gonna be another reason to farm this. So you get your vision cards leveled up. If you farmed up some gold, some gil from the Gil Snapper this weekend, this is gonna be something that you're gonna be able to sink your hands or your hands into, your teeth into, guys. It's gonna be something you can sink your teeth into. Now, after that, we have the 5 million downloads celebration campaign. This is gonna be another opportunity for us to get 2,500 Visor, which is just going to be another one of those login bonuses, right? 500 a day, as well as some other things. We're getting actually some very nice things here. So 5 million gil for day 1 on top of the 500 Visor. EXP cubes, but we are getting 500 of them, so you can catch up there pretty fast if you're just starting to play the game. This can help you level your characters up a little bit there. We also get a select ticket for 50 fragments of thought of an element of your choice, a select ticket for 50 select awakening prisms of your choice, and then we get a rainbow fragment of thought at the end there for day 5. So in addition to all that stuff, we're also getting the 500 Visor a day. So that's actually a pretty awesome login reward there. I can't wait to get my hands on that. But there also is going to be a 5 million downloads reward shop here. So it looks like this time we're getting a free EXP medium cube. So we had that again, but we're getting some other stuff in here as well, right? We should be getting like the other rainbow fragment of thought. We should be getting the rainbow spheres in here as well. We'll have to see what else is going to be in there, but that's going to be there. And then we also have the unit training supportive quest. Once again, recommended unit. Level 1. But we'll be able to do this every day. I think this is the sort of thing that happened when the game first launched. It seems very similar to that as well, where you get random awakening prisms and fragments and things of that nature. So you can get in there, do that every day, and that's something that we're going to be having the ability to just get a little bit of extra free stuff from. Now, the last thing to talk about is that this month, we are in the Final Fantasy Portal app celebration reward thingamabobber. I don't actually mess around with this app at all. I know a lot of people do. If we hit the threshold here, we're going to be getting a little bit of Gill Snappers, some story skip tickets, large energy, and then 5 rare summon tickets actually, which is pretty interesting, but nothing super crazy. And I don't know anything about the Portal app. I've never used the Portal app, but it's in the news, so we're covering it. So let me know what you guys think about the White Whisper card. What is this card called over here? The Snow White Guard, the Lamia, Miranda, as well as the equipment training and secret book quest. Are you guys going in on that? I think you should. Definitely farm up all of those books this weekend. So looking forward to seeing you guys down there and talking to you guys in the comments as always. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, not having too rough of a time in the situation we all find ourselves in. But until then, guys, stay safe. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.